And starting October 17, the public will have more time to register. Victor Cosare will tell us why.
From October 17 to 31, registration hours will be extended to 12 hours instead of the usual 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. schedule. This campaign of COMELEC will run from Mondays to Sundays so more people can register or validate their biometrics. The exact time when the registration would start will depend on the area where it will be conducted.
Well, yun ang directive. Pero baka yung iba sabihin nila pwede 8 to 8, yung iba 10 to 10. Pero gusto namin 12 hours. Depending again on which site will be chosen.
Some factors that COMELEC was able to identify on why some are not turning themselves for registration is the mañana habit, the inconvenient offices, and the inefficient process that causes queuing. That is why COMELEC will look for spacious areas like malls, auditoriums, and schools where registrations can be done. COMELEC will also be deploying additional machines to areas with big numbers of voters who failed to validate their biometrics.
You still have the registration ongoing at the Office of the Election Officer, but now you have a supplemental registration team in the mall. So kung yung sobrang dami ang papasok dito sa Office of the Election Officer, pwede silang pumunta sa mall at pwede silang magparehistro doon. At the end of the day, ang gagawin ng dalawang teams is consolidate nila lahat ng mga applicants.
The poll body will also create sub-teams from its personnel in the main office to augment areas that will be needing assistance. Meanwhile, COMELEC has grown cold on the request of some sectors to extend the registration period from the original October 31 deadline.
Baka daw makaantala sa paghahanda, may panahon pa. So, kumbaga, tumotodo ngayon kami all in respect of resources being deployed to accommodate as many voters.
Meanwhile, the filing of certificates of candidacy will start on Monday. Consequently, voters' registration is suspended from October 12 to 16. Those aspiring for national positions will file their COCs at the main office of COMELEC. Those who are running for president, vice president, and senator will file their COCs at the ground floor, while the submission of party list nominees will be at the third floor. Only 3 persons will be allowed to accompany a candidate when he or she files his or her application, and the rest of their supporters will remain outside the Palacio del Gobernador. And unlike before, media interviews of candidates will only be allowed at the rear portion of the building where a stage has been placed. Victor Cosare reporting for Y News.